Okay, so apparently this thing takes a special distributor cap. Nice. It's not going to be found in here because it's an electronics part. Mm-hmm. Would be. Can't forget the clips, for the love of God. Okay, Alternator i6. I want to see if I can get a performance one, but I doubt it. Can. Ooh, shiny. Red makes it go faster, right? 20 more horsepower. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why we're still getting dropouts, but we are. Alright. Is that done? Just clutch release bearing, which is no big deal. Alright, well we can take the engine from the stand because we didn't move the crane. Let's do that real quick. Run, run, run. Ah, beautiful. Alright. Part mount, what do we need? Brake servo, windshield washer fluid, radiator C, fuse box B. Terry in there. Okay. Find the radiator. Okay. Brake servo. Sure, we fixed a lot of this stuff, but just for argument's sake, I'm going to assume that these are broken. Okay. It's something else. The washer basin. Yeah, a lot of these cars did not have windshield washer fluid in them, by the way, guys. Like, that old Mustang didn't have windshield washer fluid reservoir. You can fantasize about it all you want to add fluid dynamics, but it didn't have it. Hell, most cars that had windshield washer or windshield wiper blades in them were manual for years. I mean, you actually had to stick your hand on a knob inside the car and turn it back and forth to get the windshield wipers work. Fuse base B. Now we're getting into electronics, and I have no idea on this. I know we're gonna need a cover and a base. That I have no idea. Alright, so I need those fuses. $30 for a relay. I mean, I should That's actually not that far-fetched, depending on the relay. I mean, while we're here, might as well put the Earl inside the car. Little over full, but whatever. Now, this car really shouldn't have power steering. Especially the JDM version. I know the American version did on certain years, but the JDM version, I don't think it ever had power steering. Not until the 300 ZX. Much control! Such brake! Alright. Yeah. Now we're going to put stock transmission back on it, because with the Lamborghini yesterday, if you didn't notice, we kind of got screwed on that. They didn't give us a boost in cost for having the performance parts on it for the transmission. It actually hurt the price. So, I'm going to test theory, and I'm going to put stock transmission on it and see what happens. I mean, the stock i6 gearbox for this car was pretty much bulletproof anyways. So, steering knuckle D. Any rubber bushings. Knuckle covers. Just throwing on what we have in 100% parts. Those I can turn, and I will. I'm not buying additional brake rotors for the front. No reason to. I don't have a lot of rubbers put away. Coil spring rear drive axle is shot. I do have this performance muffler though. Absolutely nothing between it, just the front and rear. Okay. You're already here. I'm getting close to the fuel tank. That in there. Okay. We're going suspension. There's a coil spring rear. See that? I guess it's this one. Yep. That one's the one. Solid axle drive arm. Spring plates. U-bolts. Knuckle housing. I didn't get the shock absorbers. Doesn't hurt to have a few extras. I don't know why I thought springs would repair. Solid drive axle. I've only got one of them. Of course. Brake cylinder, brake shoe, drum, drive line. I don't think you put a starter in this thing yet. Maybe it starts by osmosis because I didn't see one. Yeah, you just get down there and hand crank it. It'll start. Inner tie rod we already bought. Outer tie rod we got. Sway Barbie for the front. Yeah, I know we're a little all over the place with it, but we're gonna have to buy rims and tires anyways for the damn thing, so why not do it in a haphazard way? So I gotta get that performance catalytic converter and middle muffler too. Knuckle D, we bought one. Lower suspension arm, we do not have. Alright. My eyes aren't working. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Okay, front axle. I got a front axle cover. I swear I got a front axle cover. Weird. Okay. So I'll need 2 front shock absorbers, or at least, yeah, 2 shock absorbers. Right? Just get to them. Come on, brake blades. Finish up. There we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, you were getting there. Alright. Alright. There's something buggy going on. Answers that question. I had a slight thought question. I wonder what sway bar end length they use, because I don't remember taking it off. And it's like, oh, yeah, you need an A. Okay, what's in here? Coachies. We need to move. Okay, brake system, and then we gotta deal with tires, but figure that out. I do still have unrealistic tire sizes turned on, so if we have to, make some stupid rear tires. Gap. I didn't want to move any closer, but whatever. I'll be back here so I can do leaf springs easily. You know, leaf spring bolts on trailing arms. Yeah. That's what we need to do. Alright, I think middle muffler and a catalytic converter that probably Japan, yeah, it probably would have been on there. I can't say it wouldn't, because it probably would have been. Japan's emission laws are so restrictive anyways, it's not surprising. Alright. So under tires, we have Nissan Fairlady. These are 14s. What are the tires? 195 70s. Alright, so I need 4 195 70s. Sport tires. Okay. 2 more of the Fairlady rims, which are the only option. There you go. 2 more 14s. Wasn't so bad. We didn't really splurge. And technically, I think the back ones can be a little wider than the front ones, but there's no reason to in this application. Oh, I don't have any parts because I didn't put any air on. What? Is that the last one? No. Swear I hit 2. I think I did. Yeah, faster screwing speed is amazing. Hey, we hit level 23. Look at that guy. Didn't even see it happen. That's how fast it happened. It was a while ago, too. We're already 111 in. Paint job. Oh. Paint the car. Yeah, I think that car color. No liveries, so dark blue Fairlady. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a color. The color right there. Icky dokie. Hi. You don't have a steering wheel. Ha ha. Disassemble. Okay. Nice thing is, the interior shop for this car should be pretty easy. Now, one I had actually had a bench in the back seat. It was a tiny bench, but it actually existed. This one has the deck plate, because this is the JDM version. The American version actually had a space back here. And I actually spent a lot of time in that back hatch back there, because I got my leg screwed up at one point in time. I had to ride back there. Alright. Yeah, that happened. We got the fuses right, and I screwed up the fuel pump. Alright, let's look at her. Yep, that's a Fairlady. Look at that. And we are going to take the car to the speed track because I hate the racetrack with passion. You kind of need a controller to do the driving in this game really well, so I don't want to hook up a controller. So we'll go to the one that's a straight line. cam while we drive. Completely have no idea where we're going. 150 miles an hour is not bad for this car. It's actually pretty fast. Wow. Those are some good brakes. I wonder what our dyno power was on this thing. Car to dyno jet. See what we got. Alright, so we started at 163. We put $20,000 in race parts in it. What do we get? Now, realistically, an S30 would have a turbo in it as an option. Clue, hint, hint, playway. This car actually came with a turbo. Only 63 horsepower. That's a lot of engine parts for 63 horsepower. Wow, yikes. But I mean, we weren't working with much to begin with, and there's a lot of stuff that we couldn't really do, so. I don't know, it's pretty. The $71,000 profit, we actually did pretty well on that one. Almost 500 grand. I mean, once you make $500,000 at a roadside freaking repair shop, I think you're doing pretty good. This is a huge facility, though, so I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh, we got Salem to do. Get that done. Clutch plate, flywheel, exhaust pipe. Get it out of here. Camshaft. Oh, I gotta. Alright, so basically I gotta pull the block out with the crane, or we're gonna have to start from new engine again. That sucked. Alright, so I'll leave the block in for now. These actually have really similar suspension systems. The only difference is this one has legitimate leaf springs, where the other one had rear stabilizers. You have a rubber bushing in you somewhere? Yes. Small rubber in there. Love how I can damn near take the entire suspension apart on this car without taking the wheels off, too. Because, I mean, realistically, you would use the wheels as a catch-all for when you were taking off the springs and stuff. If you had it up on a jack, the wheels would actually come down and catch the rear differential from crushing your head, so. Yeah, you should be able to take that apart like that. That actually is legitimately how I would take it apart. God knows how many of these parts are salvageable. Not many, I would assume. No. Like, where's the bushing that's holding that piece in? Around here. Whoop. Guess we don't even have a hub bearing on this side. Yeah, whole wheel hub's destroyed. So is the suspension arm, to be honest. And link fees. This thing actually has no front suspension to speak of. Yes, a lot of stuff had to come out of this car. Pull that out and put it on the sand. Now we're gonna do this. We're just gonna pick it back up because reasons. All right. Now I think I had some brakes that were somewhat. Yeah, I had one. I think we're gonna go stock on this one. We'll make an actual, you know, adequate Ford Secretary car. Ding, parts are done. Ding, parts are done. Oh boy. At least there wasn't that much to work with. Alright, so we need... Just open those. Stop it. Oop. Anything in here we can actually use? Not really. I mean, there's a single piston. That'll save us $1. Single rod cap. Single crankshaft bearing. I mean, realistically, other than that, there ain't much in here. Okay, so we're gonna need... body parts. We need another ventilated brake disc. I know that. Need 2 pads. Probably a brake servo. No idea what this engine is, so... Release bearing, pressure plate. Bearing caps, I think we need 2 more, but replace the one we used. I grab a flywheel. A regular fuel filter, regular fuel pump. The front wheel hub, because I know at least one of them's bad. Oh. Piston rings. I know we need 8. That we know. Piston connecting rods, we should need 7. And we need 7 rod caps, too. Right in here somewhere. Right there. Alright. We gotta start. Crank back in. Put the pistons in. Yeah, this car's not going to be a huge money maker. It's more along the lines of just a restoration. I always do one. I did one in 2018 too. Actually, I had a neon green one in 2018. A bunch of broken flywheels. I did fix the clutch plate though. Pressure plate. Release bearing. Okay, these are V8 overhead valve, right? So, yeah. All overhead valve V8 parts. I don't know. 12. Okay, so if they're overhead valve V8 parts, that tells us grab this. Grab the pan. Not seeing the intake manifold though. It's not good. Probably a single carb. Fuel tank. It's given. Still looking for her. Now I know an overhead valve V8, like exhaust manifold and stuff. Yeah, that would be good. And engine heads, for whatever reason I didn't get that far yet. A. B. Okay. Engine head, overhead valve, V8, standard. Okay. Push rods and rocker arms. Push rod engine. I'm smart. Is it valve push rod? Yeah, I think it is. It's one of the things on this stupid thing. Regular valve push rods. Actually seen a lot of parts in here I haven't had to deal with yet, like a lot of the other V8 ones, like the overhead valve V8F. That's a Chrysler motor, I think. Like I was saying earlier in my other stream, I looked through the Steam files and the dials for a lot of the Chryslers are in there. Like the actual speedometers and stuff, so hopefully they just have the licensing and they transfer 2018 over to, 2021 with some of the DLC. That'd be nice. Especially if you already own it and you just get it. great. And yeah, Playway's got to make money. I get that. And they come out with some unique DLCs, but if they're just rehashing the one that they had before that a lot of people already own, you know, that would just be kind of ridiculous to have to buy it twice. Changing the radiator fluid or the power steering fluid and the windshield washer fluid requirement is not enough to rebuy a DLC without, you know, new cars. I don't have an ignition coil B. Oh no. Yeah, I actually do. I have an alternator too, I think. Camshaft for an overhead valve V8. That I can get real quick. Actually, before I get too far, I've seen you. Would be that one. Seeing some of this stuff. Where is my camshaft? Oh, literally was right on it. Nice. Cam gear for an overhead valve V8. Yeah, on the timing chain, but I'm not worried about that right at the moment. Actually looking for the carburetors. I think it's 2 of the 4 barrels. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, those look like 4 barrel blades. Yeah. Direct metal to metal contact. It's the best. Alright, timing chain. For an overhead valve V8 and an ignition distributor A. The other head back together. It'd be nice if we actually made a decent profit on this car, but I don't think we're going to. It doesn't have all the performance parts, and it's not a DLC car, so... kind of Joe Blow generic. That's fine. Doesn't need to be fancy. Alright. Timing chain. Timing chain cover. These are things that we need. Water pump for an overhead valve V8. I think we'll need a water pump pulley. I'm not sure about it, but I think so. Wheel hub bearings and caps we need. Duh. We actually got down to this point where we could buy this stuff. We were looking for timing chains, weren't we? Yeah, we were. And timing covers. V8C, regular timing. There you go. Time and chain. Electronics. Need an alternator. Battery. Station distributor A. Rotor. A cap. Two V8 wires. 8 spark plugs. I believe this is going to be a fuse box A, but I'm not sure, so not going to quote me on that one yet. I'll let you get that air filter base and stuff done too, but oh well. Water pump. Yep, it's pretty much what it looks like. Holy. Distributor. Rotor. Oh. Hello. No. Actually, you know what? It's fine, because I'm going to use the coil out of the thing anyways. Warehouse has got a high voltage coil in it. Grab that fan. I didn't see that before. So I'll give it a couple of, performance parts. Basically the electrical system. Tablet. I think it needs to start a V8. Yeah, makes sense. An air scoop for an overhead valve V8. Forgot that's an option. Round parts. Round air filter base 2 carb. Round air filter cover. Round air filter. Need the belts. Would I need a crank pulley? Yeah. That's what I needed. Crank pulley. That's the whole reason I came in here. That and the clips. Then buy the clips. Get spark plugs on this side so the wires aren't showing up. So I need to do those clips. Do these before I do the last spark plug so they're easier to get to. Not reaching through the wires. Yep, there it is. Take the engine. Yeah, it looks about right. Okie dokie. No idea what we're actually missing, so let's just go through this. Like this. I think we have the hood, but I left it off. Not sure. We'll go to body mount mode here in a second to find out. Thought we did. Assembly mode, please. No, I did not have the hood. Okay. Whatever. Okay. That thing doesn't even have any seats in it. It's gonna need like a bunch of them. Trunk, window, taillight, bumper. I already had the right door. That's what it was, and it wasn't in my inventory because it was already installed. Okay. It's like an extra white door. That's fine. Looking pretty good. But at the bottom of it looks like hammered dog shit because there's nothing there. Had to stretch out the old legs every once in a while. Okay. Smart mount. Do I have the transmission? I do. Thanks. Starter in. Alright, so tablet. Suspension part. I know I need a steering knuckle C because I've seen it. Need upper suspension arm and all those rubber bushings. Wow. I actually think I need both upper suspension arms, so. If I just keep buying 16 at a time, eventually I'll have a surplus. That's what I did in the last game. Now I think I got like 200 rubber bushings. It's ridiculous. Okay. E. Bottom A, I only have one. I need one more. Okay. String rack. Tie rod. Should have all this stuff. Need another front wheel hub too. Now, as far as this stuff goes, I don't know how much of it I actually bought. Parts of it, I don't have all of it, I don't think. Yeah. In link B. I think those are double wishbone front suspension. They are. Okay. So I'll deal with putting those in here in a minute. Does it really need exhaust? I mean, realistically? No, it needs some kind of exhaust, but a lot of exhaust parts. We got exhaust pipe for overhead valve VHC, middle muffler, and a rear muffler. I mean, and it's dual exhaust. That's a lot of parts. I think I actually grabbed a lot of the stuff up top too that I don't have installed, like the radiator and brake booster and whatnot. I was slowly piecemealing that stuff together as we were going, so... Okay. So... front exhaust pipe, overhead valve V8C. Now I need these. Are the middle mufflers? I wasn't paying attention. I mean, a muffler on top of a muffler. Yeah, that's awesome. We don't like actually having any kind of, you know, reasonable exhaust gases. We need to put 2 mufflers in on each one. Hitbox on that rear muffler overhead valve V8 is really weird. Oh, we're gonna need a leaf spring. Throws in there. Okay. I know why I bought 2 of the knuckle housings. Probably needed wheel hubs. Oh, I got those. That's awesome. Alright, solid rear drive axle. I do need 1. There's always 1 with these. I don't know why. I can't repair 1. Got one shoe. That's fine. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Small rubber bushings. No. I had a surplus. I've just done a lot of leaf spring suspension recently. I do not have a drive shaft. Ugh. That can't be good. I think I had to buy a drive shaft yet. Shock absorber B for the rear. Two of those. Wow. And we gotta buy rims and tires for this thing. Because I forgot we didn't have those. I didn't forget, I just was, you know, mentally preparing myself for the fact we had to buy more tires and rims. And other than the fact we have to put those suspension parts together, that's going to be a fairly close to now thing. Yeah. Probably see what ones are in my inventory real quick that aren't separated. Tires, tires, tires. Rim Retro 11. 215 65 R15. Okay, 215 65. Buy frickin' $215.65. I forgot what tire it was. I need to figure out what tire that is. We gotta take it off. Looks like a race tire of some sort. Top speed vintage tire, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, vintage tire. Looks like B. 215 65 14 or 15. Was Retro 11, not regular 11. Yeah, good job. Now the car's gonna have stupid, like, freaking. Yeah. No. fix that ram. Hopefully do that real quick. I mean, I'll take an instant repair. That was nice. Must have been the repaired one. Yeah, the new ones you only have to do twice in most cases, it looks like. But the repaired ones, you have to do a third adjustment. But it's not consistent either. So, I guess they do take into account some percentage of manufacturing defect. We still have to do the entire engine compartment area. But if we can get it back on its own wheels, then that's not that big of a deal. We stand out of the car and push the button. Oh no, I don't have a radiator C. Whatever am I gonna do? Buy one, even though I probably have one in my inventory, just being a nit. Alright, fuse box base B. It has the fuse box, just didn't have any of the relays, so I kind of want to... Yeah, take that out. Okay. Radiator. Okay. Base B. Cover. Those shopping list from the original relays? Yes, I do. Haha. So, the other one was a B as well, so I'm just going to assume the fuse types are the same. Yeah, it's a risky assumption, but should pay off. Looked like it was. No, they may be a little different. I don't know. Wow, this is a little different. Okay. I mean, I think we've got at least some of these. We might need one more A. Okay. So one more relay A and one more fuse B. So that's interesting that you buy the same part for different cars and the layout's different. Huh. I mean, it makes sense. It should be different. Yep, I could see it. That's a good thing. Alright. We got oil and brake fluid, and I think we're done with this car. You gotta be kidding. Oh, wow. I am so smart. SMRT. Yeah, that would cause problem. I never put the bottom of the engine together. Getting ready to drive it away, and its freaking whole engine's still sitting apart at the bottom. Oh, wow. You'd think it'd been a long day, but it really hasn't. I think I just was getting complacent. Repetitive actions and whatnot. Oh well, now I gotta do it inside the car, which is actually probably where I would do it anyways. IRL, I'd probably do all the rod caps and stuff under the car. I wouldn't do them on an engine stand, because even though I have one, why would you pull the whole engine out just to change these caps? I mean, yeah, they got bearings and stuff you gotta put in, and it's kind of a pain in the neck, but it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, it could have let me pour oil into it and then charge me $100 for a spill. That could have been fun. Alright. At least it doesn't do that with the brakes and stuff when you have the brakes part. Smart enough to realize that, yeah, the brake line's probably going to leak, but it's not that big of a friggin' deal. Move the car to test path, and then we'll paint it, and I guess we'll throw it on the dyno. I don't see any reason to. I'll drive it. Whoa, that headlight's way off. Now explain this to me. This is a round fixed headlight. There actually is no adjustment. It's pretty much where it is. But it was that far off. Paint the car. Factory color is black. Good enough for me. Oh, I gotta put plates on it. I didn't put plates on the other car either. Oopsie. I sold the Nissan without plates. I mean, does it really need them? No. But it looks a little more professional sitting outside the shop with plates on it. Keep 5-0 off your tail. Alright. Car. Oops, that's a tablet. Come on. Hold on. I guess we can throw it on the dyno. I don't know if those couple electrical components are going to matter. Rubber bushing missing? Where? I think I missed something like that that was stupid on the 240 too. Okay, where are you? Right here? I think I did the interior too. Almost forgot about the interior. Whatever. Interior shop. Okay. Just need some generic leather seats, I guess. I'm not really gonna go nuts on this. Leather seat 3D? Huh. I think it was leather seat 5. Honestly, I think it was this one. Was what was in there. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. Disassemble. Pull the steering wheel out. Assemble mode. Yep. Bench in there. Two of those. One of these. Clear the list because we're done with cars for a minute. Alright. Assemble. You all good, Cheems? Yep. Alright. Let's go see what minimal horsepower distributor cap and coil pack will do. I mean, it's already 306 horsepower, so shouldn't be too much. That's my mic. Yeah, I mean, 18 horsepower. I mean, that's actually a pretty good jump for, you know, just the cap and coil. I mean, we didn't even change the rotor or the distributor. We just changed the cap. We gained 18 horsepower, so. Ready. Speed track. Definitely picks up a lot faster than the 240, though. I think it's just fast, though. It might be. Let's keep it track. Should only have a 4-speed in it, so it shouldn't be that fast. Yeah, I think we're needled out at about 145. Alright. Car status, sell, profit. Ooh. Yes, we'll profit from that car. Still not enough. Ugh. Couldn't break that 500K mark. Well, I say that, but we haven't done this yet either. That helps. Oh, I didn't put the rear bumper on it. Or no, I did. Why I didn't think I did put the rear bumper on a car. Kind of weird. Look at those. I mean, the rest of that stuff we kind of need. I mean, in all honesty, like the wheel hubs and stuff, this is stuff we need day to day. So, still trying to get that commitment to a 3-star car. I just don't have the, what do you call it? The thingies yet. The scrap. That's what I'm looking for. The scrap. Now, we were going to do this one, and we have 7, so we could do this one and a 3 to estimate car value. And I think we will, because it's kind of a beneficial one to do. And I think we'll take inspection time 0.5, just because I was going to do lucky because it gives you better casings. You get more cases that way, but I think we can get away without doing it. So we are at 360 of 1650 for level 23, heading towards level 24. I got about 250 my time. I know we started a little bit late, but I think I'm going to keep it around a 3-hour stream today, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We got 2 more restorations done, and we got another story order done. I'm going to go out and take a look at the junkyard and maybe some barns as we finish up here. See if we can find that Toyota Supra and maybe that R34 Skyline. Because I think those are my 2 restorations we're going to do for tomorrow. If I can find good ones. I mean, obviously, that's the point. Plus, we ought to find a couple of cases if we can. I think we earned them. So I'm going to burn up some barn maps here and take care of this, but all we're looking for basically is the Supra and the Starline. So hopefully when we come back tomorrow we have those cars already in the shop and we will be ready to tear them down and go from there. I do want to find a Takumi as well. I would like to do a Takumi. That's the initial D freaking 8.6. I haven't really found one that really struck me as a good one yet. I probably should start amassing parts for one, but that seems kind of silly right now. This is a definite barn of small parts. That's all one pile of junk. I was like, wait a minute, that's But anyways, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, everything else. It always helps the channel out. If you got more ideas, comments are always great, and they're always welcome. Got my case. Now I'm going to see if I can't find a battery on here. Because we're spending way too much money on batteries we should be able to find in barns. Busted piston ring in there. That's weird. A lot of Bolt Reptilia stuff too. I might do the 80s model. I'm not sure. I think we already looked through these, but yeah. These are right as we came in. Got a couple more over on this side we didn't check, so we'll check those. Not seeing any batteries though. Good scoop. No batteries. Got a lot of these FMWs laying around too, I noticed. For as good as they pay out on a restoration, they are definitely everywhere. So, I think we got what we needed from this barn. I will see you guys next time, though. Have a great rest of your day.